You can do it. Go after those goals. Just do it! Or reach for the stars. I don't know about you, but for me, all of that is just too much. We place an overemphasis on how much people actually do, and we forget to think about how we show up in the world, how we present ourselves through all that we do. And so today I'd like to bring a little bit more balance and help you think about who is you at your best possible self. What does that mean to you? Positive psychology research suggests that we spend 20 minutes writing down about our best possible self, the truest, highest expression of who you are. And after you've spent those 20 minutes either putting pen to paper or typing it up, either way works, but it has to be in written format, then reread what you wrote and start to circle the words that come up again and again, or maybe you highlight the themes that are recurring, maybe you like to organize your thoughts in columns, but try and boil down what you just wrote to 2 or 3 keywords of what is you at your best. So for me, those keywords are uplifting and delightful. Now you'll notice those are not the most modest words I could have come up with, I will give you that, but we are trying to find our best possible self. So something that is kind of inspiring, elevating, something that is like a little bit better than real life, right? And we are trying to reach for it. And so the way to do that is to try and create pathways in our brain where this becomes habitual. So what I recommend is that we try to breathe in a deep breath with those words in mind, and then maybe breathe out anything that is different from that. So before that big meeting, before you pick up your kids from school, before you all sit down for dinner, before that difficult conversation, and even before more menial things, you breathe in your favorite keywords of you at your best. A few weeks ago, I've done exactly that before I walked into my dental cleaning appointment. And I said, MJ, remember, you want to be uplifting and delightful. And that just set the tone for all of my interactions with everyone in the dentistry that day. It worked out so beautifully that by the time I left, people were like, MJ, we wish you came every day. You just set the whole tone in here. And I think I had, and I'm not saying that to brag, oh, look how great I've been. I'm saying that to inspire you that you can too do that. So what are your keywords? Are you friendly? Are you caring? Are you insightful? Are you funny? Are you wise? What is your best you? And how can you remind yourself to breathe that in as often as you can before you start every next action in your day-to-day? You have probably heard me talk about micro-connections before. I do believe that they are very important, not only because they are uplifting to you and the other person in the moment, but because they are the least demanding way that we have to improve our biomarkers. More on that in this video if you haven't seen it yet. Now, we could all use a lift in our biomarkers, right? And so if we can use micro-connections more often, then, well, let's go for it. Now, those micro connections can turn into slightly deeper, more quality connections when we bring our best self to the table. And so I hope this video has inspired you to think about the best, truest, highest expression of who you are and to use it day in and day out to transform micro connections into quality connections and maybe even make the world a better place. Write down in the comments below, who is your best self? What are your keywords and how does it work when you use it? And no more of that, you can do it by itself, because really, that's not what it's about.